Care 2K. We have an update today. I am at almost 15 pounds down, and Chris?
I hit the 20-pound mark.
Yay! So exciting.
So exciting.
So we're at almost 2 months into our journey, and today we want to talk to you about sometimes it gets old. Like, do you feel that? You're all excited in the beginning, rah, 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 and then
this is getting real.
yeah, it's a lifestyle.
Just real.
It's not. There isn't the end point when you get to go away. Now it's getting exciting because are you finding that you're in different clothes?
Yes, I am. I'm wearing clothes I haven't worn in a really long time. And so I did hit the 20-pound weight loss, and I think that equals like a size and a half according to my closet coming alive. So what I did for myself is I took a whole rainy day and I organized my whole walk-in closet, and I just went through everything, and I spent literally I tried on 60 pairs of pants.
That's awesome.
And there's a whole new group of clothing that's been tucked away for a very long time. It might not be in fashion anymore either. I have to ask sparkle butt jeans, can you still wear those?
Or sparkle's always in fashion. I'm a bling girl myself.
I just don't even think I care now. If they fit and I feel good in them, I'm wearing some new clothes, and it looks like you are too.
I am. So I went through my closet as well. This is a dress, you guys can't see it, but I haven't worn this in over a year. And I found
the stripes are going this way, which was a no 2 months ago.
It's true, and it feels good, but I got to be careful. This is not the first time I've done this. I don't know how many times I've tried to lose weight throughout my whole life, and this time is my last time. So I've made that commitment to myself. Now, last week I lost 0.6, and I lost 0.6 2 weeks in a row. Now, to anybody else, that sounds really good, but to me, I knew that I wasn't as careful as I should have been last week. And so that can be a complete derailment for me, and I have to be careful with that. So this week, I decided to switch it up, and I'm doing Isotonics protein shakes in the morning and for lunch, and a really, really healthy dinner. And I feel like my whole body is in balance. And sometimes you got to switch it up a little bit to reach your end goal, just to make sure that the scale just doesn't start going the other way. What about for you?
How's your sugar levels? And you're still taking Ozempic too,
I'm
right?
taking Ozempic. So Ozempic is a lifesaver for me. So I'm not hungry on Ozempic, but sometimes your body doesn't feel in balance. So sometimes you put food in your body because it feels, it's not a feeling of hunger, it's a feeling of not in balance. And when your body's actually hungry, you'll start feeling shakes as opposed to the hunger signal. So you got to be careful about that. Some people on Ozempic don't eat nearly as much.
They don't eat enough.
Yeah, and that's not a good way to do things.
And I find I was setting myself up for failure by skipping a meal and thinking it would be okay because the next day I was starving. But I'm 60 days in almost, and I was doing HCG drops, which were homeopathic, and kind of taking an all natural route. And it was brilliant. I hit a 20-pound weight loss goal. I'm getting my lash extensions put back on as a treat. That's how I treat myself today. But I kind of felt lost without the drops and without any kind of support as I headed into this new territory of just having been reset, got rid of all my food allergies and sensitivities, which for me are pretty numerous, no dairy, no wheat, no sugar cane, and no corn byproducts. So, and really no processed food, no energy drinks, no soda. So I'm feeling really clean, but I'm also feeling like my body needs some kind of supplemental support. So I started doing some research on postmenopause, which I'm in, my thyroid, which has been treated through medication, all of the endocrine metabolic processes in our body. And what I found is that the HCG drops that I took really helped to reignite the hypothalamus and how important that gland is to overall well-being. So I did some research, and I'm on day 3 of trying a product that I'm not going to endorse yet because I'm still seeing how I feel with it. But I feel like my body's needing extra supplementation, and I want to take the natural route. So I'm doing a powder. It's made by a company down south. It's a woman nurse practitioner that's really into this balance thing. And I'm learning about her. I ordered the Genesis Gold. I'm taking it in a cup of water every morning. It's day 3. I think I'm feeling really good. And it's hard to know, like, how am I feeling when I've got like a lot of external stress going on with work, just more of stuff. I don't know if it's fall or whatever, just stress. And I'm trying to figure out, like, is my body missing something or am I stressed? But one thing for sure, I'm not stress eating anymore.
That's a huge thing. Kriss and I both own our own businesses, and I used to do that too. So any kind of stress, fall is my absolute busiest time. I know it's a huge busy time for you too.
It really is.
And everything else that's going on. And I'm not turning to food either. So that's a huge win.
No, lashes and our closet fitting.
That's right.
Like, these are rewards to definitely celebrate. And one of the things too, like, I haven't been on the scale for, I think, about 9 days. And I think it's because I'm not like focused on the scale at all. I know I'm still losing. So I think I'm going to get on it this week just to mark my progress, because I did add in like rice and quinoa and avocados and some oils, avocado oil namely. And I want to see how my body's responding to that. But the way these jeans fit right now, like,
she looks awesome, and
I think it's working for me.
The other thing that's been a huge thing for me is my support. So you,
yes,
my friends, my friend Deirdre.
I would never let you down.
I know, I wouldn't let you down either. I always think that way when I'm thinking about, going the wrong way. I'm like, oh no, Kriss is being perfect. It's just in my mind. Whether she's being perfect or not, it doesn't matter. So,
I have to be perfect for Karen.
So I'm trying to be perfect for Kriss. But just, it's not funny though that we would not let someone else down over not letting ourselves down. Like, we've got to make ourselves a priority and not let ourselves down.
That's right. We do it for ourselves. And I feel like in talking about it with others, a lot of my clients are starting to go, wow, you just gave me like some inspiration to kind of clean up the way that I'm treating myself and what I'm putting in my body. And so, we build a posse around us as we live this life, and people notice we're doing something different. I don't know about you, I'm getting a lot of feedback all of a sudden in the past couple weeks. Like, people are like, wow, you really changed. They're like, I can see it in your face. And I'm not using more contour. It's just like, that inflammation is gone. And the support I'm noticing is like, in my family, like, we were just glamping all weekend, and my sister-in-law like brought all kinds of vegetables to steam. Like, she's aware and she's being so kind. And when she makes the gooey fattening breakfast, she doesn't invite me to it so I can have my like chia seed pudding with my blueberries in it in the morning, and then join up to have a fun day with everyone without sitting there looking at these greasy breakfast sandwiches that I would have indulged in before.
Right.
But even in the workplace, like, we threw a shower, and for one of our employees that's having a baby, and the cake was from the bakery of the last thing that I ate that was naughty for me. And let me tell you, her cake is unbelievable. And I sat there and I was feeling sorry for myself for a little bit. I was having like an internal struggle, and I wouldn't say it, but I'm saying it now because this is about honesty. And all of a sudden, around the corner, one of my staff members, Darcy, she had prepared me a little fruit salad cup.
Oh.
And she brought it in front of me, and she goes, I did this for you.
I love that.
Because she knows I have cake problems.
I love that.
Like, the kindest. And I want to be around those kind of people. If people aren't supporting my journey, carry on, go your own way. I don't want to be around that.
I agree with you 100%. My husband has been through every single journey with me, and he could have given up, because I've done this dozens of times, okay? And he didn't. He said, you know what? I really feel like this time is your last time. And so he is making some healthier choices as well. He doesn't have an ounce of weight to lose, which is kind of annoying, but
my husband isn't making he's eating healthier as a result of me, but he's not necessarily making healthier choices. But you know what? What a great way to take care of myself, even though he's eating ice cream sometimes on the couch or, stuff.
Right.
And the thing is, though, I was leaving the front door, going to get in my truck. He's at the front door and he goes, honey, your butt looks so much smaller. And I'm just like, I love you. So validation can come in different types of support, but
Yeah.
to me, that's him going, I think he's shocked that I'm still doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's watching me and he said to me, I'm really proud of you.
Yeah.
And that made me feel good. And he can choose his own path too. People
Right.
are gonna.
Well, everybody can choose their own path. And
Yeah.
that's kind of what this channel is everybody's on a different path. There isn't like one plan you have to be on.
No.
It's just about supporting each other and talking about the honest challenges that everybody goes through.
And if you're just thinking about it, that's okay too. I just thought about when I was gonna start this for like years, to be honest. And it just, it feels really committed.
Yeah.
I feel really committed. Let's each share like a couple things that are working for us to keep us supported.
Sure.
Okay, like hit list for a few, and then we'll say goodbye and we'll stay on the journey.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm not grazing. I'm planning. I'm shopping. I'm never leaving my refrigerator without food that is healthy for me. I am working off an I can eat list. I don't even think about anything but what I can eat. And I stay in such a positive attitude when I do that. I don't get distracted by what I can't eat. And I would say that doing this with you and being accountable is probably the best part.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mhm.
I agree with that. For me, I would say planning is number one. So I have a hugely busy day. Most times I'm off at clients, I'm running around. I'm never just sitting around at home where I can make a nice meal. So if I don't plan the night before, I'm dead. And I'm finding that I don't just plan my meals the night before. I plan my whole day the night before. Everything I'm going to get done. And I've been so much more productive since I've done that. Just check everything. I love to check things off the list.
Check.
The second thing is figuring out what I like for dinners and making healthier versions of that so I don't feel deprived. So, for example, I love chicken cordon bleu. So making a healthier version of chicken cordon bleu and having it with a salad as opposed to having it with a baked potato or something like that is something that has helped me. And then looking for things. So I have a huge sweet tooth. So looking for, and I saw your baked apple air fryer recipe.
Oh my
last
God,
night.
get an air fryer. Slice up an apple, 400 degrees, 10 minutes, pull it out, sprinkle stevia and cinnamon, and it's like eating like an apple pie.
And you know what? I'm at the point where that really looked good to me when I saw
Yeah.
your picture on social media of that. I didn't think like, oh, it needs the crumbs and the ice cream, and I thought
No.
that looked really good. And
Crumbs
so,
are crummy.
yeah, crumbs are crummy. It's so true. It's so true. So anyway, that's our
Great.
tips for you today.
Well,
and
we're
we hope you enjoy it.
progressing. We're staying on it. Would you guys join us? And
Yes.
if you are, just comment in the comments so we know you're out there, because we don't want to do this alone.
No.
No,
We want to do it all. We're going to celebrate your success too.
absolutely.